We know that work is tiring, but we need to work to achieve the goals we want to reach. We need to work efficiently, concisely, and precisely so that goals can be achieved quickly. Your goal might be to earn money, become wealthy, gain fame, achieve financial freedom, buy a house, own a business, and so on. All these goals can be achieved if we are wise in finding opportunities. As wise people say, luck is when opportunity meets ability. But the problem is that finding opportunities isn't easy. It can be quite difficult. Sometimes we approach an opportunity only to find it slipping away. We keep striving diligently, yet the opportunity doesn't come. Let's take an example. If you're a fan of a soccer club like Manchester United, although I must admit, you must be a strong person to still be a Manchester United fan. Sorry, just kidding. And you dream of being invited by the club as a spectator or honored guest. You're invited, with your airfare and hotel paid for, to watch a game in the stadium with a VVIP seat, witnessing a final or an important match. Sounds amazing, right? But how would that happen when the club doesn't even know you're a loyal fan? What's in it for the club to invite you exclusively? So what should we do in this situation? What should you do if you want to grab an opportunity like that? It's us who need to create opportunities that come to us. Again, I say create opportunities that approach you. The question is it possible for opportunities to seek us out, even when they don't know who we are? So, how do we introduce ourselves to these opportunities? How can we make opportunities recognize us? The answer is through personal branding. Personal branding is about showing the world who you are and attracting the opportunities you desire. If you're a Manchester United fan, then let the world know that you are a fan of that club. Build a personal brand as a Manchester United fan, utilizing all your knowledge and passion about the club. Then, how do you get people to notice you? Do you need to become famous first? A sports presenter? An actor who loves soccer? The answer is you don't have to. All you need is to use social media where you can do personal branding. Social media is where people from around the world gather. On social media, you can do and be what you want. On a platform with people from all backgrounds and interests gathered in one place, people from different races and ethnicities gather on social media, collectively known as netizens. This is where we can build a personal brand to seek the opportunities we want. Whatever your job, whatever you're selling, social media is the place. This is the place if you want to win and seize bigger opportunities. Social media. Now, how do we do it? Here are the first steps or strategies you should and shouldn't follow to build efficient personal branding. First, don't argue with people on social media. Once you start being active on social media, sometimes people will comment on your content. They might comment on your product or the angle you chose for a photo. If the criticism is constructive, it's good for you as feedback to improve in the future. But what we want to avoid is if they're spreading lies or false accusations. It's easy for us to want to stop them from making such comments. It's easy to tell them to stop spreading lies about you because you feel you're right. But unfortunately, it's not that simple. You can't silence everyone. There will always be haters, and dealing with it can be exhausting. You'll waste time responding to negative comments and lose focus on more important things for your content. So what should we do? Listen closely to this tip on handling this frustrating issue. If we can't control them, then we need to engage in the conversation instead. For example, if you have a beauty product and social media content, and someone comments that your product is bad, respond with something like this. Hello, how are you? My name is Lucy. May I know why you think this product is bad? Can I help explain? By the way, I have detailed information on my Instagram page if you'd like to see it. People might still doubt you, but at least you're on the right side. When others see how you handled the comment, you'll gain sympathy. Quiet netizens are actually more numerous than noisy ones. People will eventually verify the truth, and even a million lies can't beat one truth, right? Stay on the line. Second, don't post anything when angry. Post when you're calm. When you're angry, take as much time as you need to cool down before posting content. Don't try to act calmly when angry while carefully crafting your words. Hold yourself back. Step away from it for a while. Post only when you're calm and happy. Don't let a momentary anger make you regret it later. Third, complexity is the enemy of consistency. Why be consistent? We'll discuss that soon, but let's clarify this point first. When I say you should be active on social media, some of you might feel insecure. Maybe you're not confident with selfies or feel awkward recording yourself. Or perhaps you're not comfortable with your voice in videos. I'll say it again. Complexity is the enemy of consistency. If you're too focused on making perfect, complex content, it will be hard to stay consistent. Creating content beyond your capability will only wear you out. By making simpler content, there's a better chance you can be consistent. Your content doesn't need perfect lighting or complex effects. What matters is that you can create it. After all, you're just starting this journey. Now, let's talk about consistency. Believe me, on social media, all you need is consistency, not extraordinary work. It's consistency that will make your content grow and succeed, not perfection. Good content won't help if you only post once a month. Imagine going to a clothing store, buying a shirt you like, and paying for it. The next week, you return to the store, but the selection is the same. You look around but don't buy anything. 2 weeks later, you go back, but they're still selling the same clothes. You probably won't return next month because nothing has changed. However, if customers love the store's collection and new stock is added weekly, they'll keep coming back. I hope you get the analogy. Consistency is the only way to build people's perception of us. You'll gather an audience of people who share the same interests. Building a personal brand is like gardening. You're planting something that will grow and yield a harvest later. If you love oranges and plant orange seeds, don't expect an apple tree to grow in your garden. You might wonder, if I build a personal brand, how do I start now when so many have already done so? There are already established figures, big and famous, who have a solid space on social media, like Mr. Beast with his extraordinary content, iShowSpeed with live streaming, or Zach King with his editing skills. My answer may sound harsh, and I apologize if it's too blunt. Don't take on their battles. Instead, choose your own. Don't think about defeating these social media giants. Focus on yourself. Have you been consistent? How many videos have you made? Do you have an upload schedule? Have you improved your camera language? Don't overthink it. Win your own battle first. It's better to be something different than to try to be better than them. And then you might ask, if I keep mentioning social media, which one should I choose? With so many options, YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, or TikTok, where should you start? The answer is, if possible, involve all social media, but only if you have the energy for it. If not, choose one and do some research. For instance, if you're a singer, should you upload on Instagram or YouTube? This takes research, but over time you'll find the best fit. So, don't create content that you don't like yourself. Don't make content that drains you. Do what you enjoy so you can stay consistent. Only with consistency and discipline can you achieve what you desire. If we're running a 10K race but sprint at the start, we'll lose to someone jogging steadily from start to finish, because they're consistent. I hope this helps, and may all that you wish for come true. Thank you, and see you next time.